Welcome back, Minecrafters. I think I'm going to go ahead and continue on the project from last night. So anybody that's seen the video from last night knows I started my new base, sort of. I started building the quantum ring so that I have access to my AE2 network at home. And basically I needed to build a Matter Condenser. Matter Condenser? Wow, I can speak today. I had to build a Matter Condenser to create the singularities so that I could activate the quantum ring. And I discovered that I had to rebuild a whole bunch of different things in the auto crafting system, so that took some time. But today I'm going to go ahead and continue that project. I'm going to pop out to my new base and see what I can put together. So let's get started. Alright, let's go check on the Matter Condenser first, see if it's made some decent progress. Yeah, it hasn't gone up much. It's added maybe 15,000 items since this morning. Go figure. Alright, well, let's give that a jump start. So, let's see. We have wheat going in there. That's not a lot, is it? How about some rice? Ooh, I got some rice. I don't want rice seeds. Yeah, go away. Da-da-da. I don't really need a whole lot of wheat. Oh. See, the seeds don't really do anything for me, so I'm okay getting rid of these. The rice, on the other hand, makes the rice slime balls, which I do use quite a bit. Mind if I actually do this right? I wonder if there's a shortcut to just fill your inventory. I know there's a shortcut to empty it. Whoops. Not at all what I wanted. There we go. Da-da-da. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and build some more garden cloches so that this thing goes a heck of a lot faster. I'm probably going to put hemp in there because I get a lot more of the string, or the hemp fibers rather, and then the seeds as well. So maybe I should move that. Do I have hemp in here? I do. So let's go ahead and put that in the filter. Nope, it already is. Outstanding. So we'll go back upstairs. And we'll go back over to the two garden cloches that I have, which is these things here. And we will put hemp seeds in them. Aha. There we go. And now I get to relearn how to make the garden cloches because I don't remember. Alright, so I need some glass, I need some treated wood planks, surprise there. On the bright side, I already have that weird looking block thing out there. So I can create some treated wood. Iron mechanical component, that's not too complicated. And then this vacuum tube, which kind of is, but isn't at the same time. So I need stained glass. or maybe just glass, I think. Nickel plate, redstone, and copper wire. And I also need that blueprint back out of the AE2 network. Super exciting! Blue. Not projectiles, crafting components. So I need, do I have any copper wire? No, I'm gonna have to make some. I don't remember if it's the forge hammer or the engineer's hammer. I think it's the engineer's hammer and the engineer's wire cutters that helps make those the copper ingots. Turn the copper ingots into copper wire. That's what I was going for. Alright, so let's go take a look at how to make that again. So the copper wire, yep. So you need the engineer's wire cutters to cut the smash plate. And the copper plate is the engineer's hammer. So good that I grabbed that. So we'll chuck that. We'll chuck back that to the network here. Alright, so we'll grab a couple of those. I might need more. Get back here. Alright, copper. Probably gonna need a bunch. So I think I'm gonna make about 14 more of the garden cloche things. I don't need this much copper, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Alright. Oh, wrong hammer. It's that one. Yeah, well, we'll go one more. Make an even number. And I will also make a bunch of this stuff. I decided I'm 16 of the garden cloches, so I need 13 more of these. I'm missing 80 industrial hemp fibers and 12 acacia wood planks. Lots of copper wire too. Okay then. I suppose I should probably take the hemp fibers out of that filter downstairs. So that I can actually get them. Oh, you know what? Sugar grows faster. Maybe I should put sugar in the garden cloche. Let me go get some. Wait, is that a creeper? No. Sugar. I need 2. There we go. So those will grow nice and quick and start filling up our Matter Condenser, I think it's called. Yeah, Matter Condenser. Who knows, maybe by the end of this stream I'll happen to have a singularity. It'll be a couple hours though, at the very least. Drinking my breakfast. Alright, so I need to continue in this vein. I need to make 16 copper wire, and then I need to make 16 nickel plates. I don't know if I have enough stuff for that. Oh, yes I do. Engineer's hammer, smash. Alright, so I can chuck this stuff back in. I don't want to put those in there just now. So I've got the copper plates to make the wires. There we go. Alright, so I got the copper wire, I've got the nickel plate, now I need the redstone. And what else do I need? Oh yeah, glass. And that's just to make 3 of them. I need more than that. Well, dang it. Oh, wait. That means that I'll have enough to make 48 instead of 16. Yay for miscounting. Alright, so let's see. Glass. Let's make me 16 of those. It's going to take a few minutes. Oh, I do have somebody lurking in my stream, but they've been lurking for a few hours now. Hey, lurks. Alright. So, what did I just do? Oh yeah, glass. So let's grab the 16 glass, head over to the engineering table. Take that out, put that in. Victoria Lima, good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening. Apparently this thing does not want to let go of my my vacuum tubes. Well, fine. We'll do 1 then, see what happens. Oh, already did that. Yeah, apparently it only likes 1 at a time. Go figure. Ah, Brazil. Awesome. I haven't been there yet. What's it like? Ooh. Alright, I think I've made enough of these vacuum tubes for the purposes of this project. So let's go ahead and toss the remnants into the network. Yeah, we'll put that in there too. I don't need any new molds at the moment. Go ahead and put that in there, keep that. I'm going to go take the hemp seeds out of the filter as well. I should at some point move this so it's a little more accessible, but to be fair, I'm not over worried about it. Alright, so I've got the vacuum tubes. Oops, somebody just teleported in. Hey! Smiling bandit. Alright, so we have... Yeah, Victoria. I've heard a lot about Brazil. A friend of mine in New York is from there. But sadly, it's not a place I've been yet. I've heard a lot of amazing things about it, though. I'd really like to go. I did some traveling in Europe, but I haven't hit South America yet at all. And there's a lot of amazing stuff to see down there. A lot of beautiful cultures and a lot of history as well that I'd like to check out. Alright, so we have... grab some treated wood planks, some glass, more glass, yay. So I need, let's see, I'm making 16 of these. Let's put 2 of those in there, which means I need 64 glass. So let's do that right there. Oh, that's some greenhouse glass. I wonder what I can do with that. Victoria, do you travel around Brazil? Or do you primarily stay in, what is it, Lima? Ooh, I don't have any iron components set up. So I need to set that up in my crafting, if it'll let me. Shouldn't be a problem. I think I got confused with the steel one. The steel mechanical components. At least I think I did. Maybe I didn't actually assemble those either. Faz do Iguatu. How do you pronounce that? Iguachu? Iguaçu? Was it the first one I came up with? Where am I going? Alright, so... I think I need to make the iron plates first. Which means, let me grab some iron. And I only need 1 of those, don't I? Per garden bush. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get that. Oh wait, no, I need 64 of these because I need to make 4 iron plates per one of these. Alright. So let's get the engineer's hammer again. We'll get the used one. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 120. Lots and lots of smashing. Smashing the plates. Alright. Let's go chuck those in the network so that it can actually make the components. What am I doing? Iron mechanical component. I need 16. Wow, look at him go. I love the AE2 network. It makes everything so much easier. Alright, so I think as I recall, this thing was complaining about not having enough acacia planks for something. What was it complaining about? Oh, and I tried to make the insulated stuff. That one. Because I need what, 13 of them? Yeah, and it complained about the lack of hemp fibers too. And I need more copper wire. Yeah, I'm not the greatest at pronunciation. I wish I could hear you so you could say your name and I could try to make it sound that way. You know, I think I'm going to turn on the music in Minecraft just a little bit. Maybe get some friendly creatures. Don't need to worry about voice speech. Is there any music? Meh. Subtitles? This thing has subtitles? I don't remember that. Alright, what else do I need? Oh yeah, treated wood. So let's take apart some of this spruce here. I need, as I recall, 4, no, only 2. So I need 32 treated wood planks. So let's divide that stack. And we will chuck the rest back in the network, along with that. Oh, I think the dogs are going nuts downstairs. Alright, let's go out here. I think I need a bucket. Whoa. Yep. Alright, so let's see what happens. That is not how you treat wood, apparently. Treated wood planks. Oh, no. You need to make 8 of them at a time, that's why. I get it now. Just spread them out evenly and make all of them. Apparently I can't. I forgot about the bucket. I think I'm going to make some extra so I don't have to go through this process again for, well, too much anyway. So I've got all my treated wood planks, got all my glass, got all my vacuum tubes, and I've got all my iron mechanical components, which means I should theoretically be able to build this thing. There we go. Oh, I can. I made 16 of them. This is where it gets all kinds of fun, because I need. Here, I'll just look at conduit, because that's what I need. Is the fluid conduit. I think I have some made already, but I don't have the plan in there to make it to make even more of them. And I'm gonna need a few for the garden cloches. I'm also gonna need a few of the item conduits as well, so that I can get the materials out. And this is actually what I use the rice slime balls for, to make the binder to make the ender conduits. So it's a good thing I kept all that rice. Alright, so let's go in here. Actually, do I need to? No, I don't. Yes, actually I do. I want to set up the plans for the conduits. So, first one's first, fluid conduit. So I need to make the binder, which I already did. There's a plan already in the network for that. I've got fused quartz, and I've got a plan for that in there as well. And I've got a plan for vibrant alloy ingot. So I think I could actually just make a plan directly. Yep. Brilliant. I need energy conduit as well. Let's go make a plan for that. And what was the other one? Item conduit, which takes these pulsating iron nuggets. I think I have a... Nope, I don't have a plan for that. So I need to make one. So I've got pulsating iron ingot, but I do not have a plan for that. So what brings you to my stream today, Victoria? I say your name that way because my little sister's name is Victoria, with a C. So yeah, I'm used to saying it that way. Sorry, it's about the best I can do, unless I can hear you pronounce it. Well, let's learn how to make a pulsating iron ingot. Oh, that's easy. So we'll just put some iron and ender pearl in a plan. Grab that first. Iron, ender, put that down there, change it to a processing plan. Go like that. Beautiful. Alright. Oh wait, I need that. Because now I need to put that there. Make a pattern for that, which I can then drop in here. So the first one is this one. So I'm going to put that in the alloy smelter. So it'll make those things automatically for me. And then I can put all the other ones in the molecular assemblers. Alright. So I don't need... Well, I'm apparently going to be making a lot of extra stuff here, so I might as well just put this stuff back in the network, because I need to make these 8 at a time. So that's what I'm going to do. Go and put that back in there. Conduit. Switch to craftable. I need 16 of those, although I could have just made 9 and it would have been fine. Because it makes 16 even if you only need 9. I need... There we go. So it'll get around to making all that. So I got the fluid and the item, I think. No, I got fluid and energy. I need to set up the item pattern. I don't know why I thought I did that already. Oh, that's right, because I didn't have the nuggets yet. That's why. There we go. I love it when a plan comes together. Even when you forget what the plan is halfway through it. You know what, I'm going to turn on some music on my phone. Turn the volume down so it's not super loud. There we go. At least got something going on in the background here. Alright. Hey, let me know if that's too distracting at all. Alright, so we need to make... probably not... Well, no, we need at least 8 of these, possibly 12. So, I'll go... You know what? I'll make 24, just to be on the safe side. Yeah. I wonder where this stuff's getting hung up. It's not over here. Oh, might help if I turn off the crafting only business. I feel a little silly now. Oh, I got lots of energy conduit in there. I didn't need to actually make any. Keep that. See, now that I've got the music playing in the background, I don't need the music from the game. Bye-bye. Alright. Oh good, it's sunrise. No more zombies wandering into your base. But, well... Yeah, me and Smiling Bandit have a lovely little device down here. This thing right here keeps all the mobs away. Well, the bad ones anyway. With this peaceful environmental module. They don't spawn inside this range up here, so that we don't really have to worry about them wandering into the base anyway. I got some iron golems outside, and keep the building pretty well lit. So, not an issue there. And anything that does wander into the range gets a little glowing outline anyway, so I can see it coming long before it actually gets anywhere near the base. Oh yeah. So, whoop, there we go. Grab those, grab that. Alright, so let's go ahead and build ourselves a nice wall of garden cloches. They're all eventually going to feed into that chest anyway. I may end up taking these down. What's going on here? Is that thing finally dead? Oh, that's right. Sugar grows in sand, not dirt. Wow, I'm a little silly. Now look at it go. Go figure. I was actually going to take these down because I did figure out a way to power these things with Ender Conduit in my previous game. I don't know if it works in this one with the updates that I've gotten recently. We just did a reset. What was it? Was it like 2 weeks ago? Smiling Bandit? You can just pipe up in in-game chat if you're lurking. Yeah, 2 weeks. Thanks. Alright, so where am I going to put all these garden torches? How about I put them over here, where it's easier to actually connect them to the network, because I can just go straight through this wall here. Alright, so we're going to do... Let's cut the grass over here. Let me turn the sound in the game down just a little bit. It's a lot higher than I thought it was. We're at 30%. There we go. Oh, that's what the subtitling does. Down in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen, it makes little captions. That's kind of neat. I like that. The music that's playing in the background, that's Odessa. I got a chance to see them back in May down at Gulf Shores at the Hangout Festival, and it was absolutely fantastic. They put on a great show. Alright, so let's actually do this now. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Oh, I screwed that one up. Back here. I want it centered on this block right here. So underneath it, no. The bottom row here gets the fluid conduit. On top gets the energy conduit, and in the middle gets the item conduit. So we'll go over here. That's item. No, it's not. It's fluid. Alright, let's see if we can actually make this work. Yeah, my dogs are losing their minds downstairs. I can feel the floor vibrating. This house wasn't built very well. Alright. Now what I do want to try is to find out if the dimensional transceiver can power these. I think it can, but I don't know. Oh wait, I need a capacitor. How about... Nope. Wait, that was a water capacitor, wasn't it? Yeah. So that one should work. Actually, this... Where was it? Premium hiding, premium hungry? No. This one. Enhanced hungry, which should theoretically make it produce more power. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop this right there. Put the capacitor in it. And then change this to receive that. Is it powering them? Nope. So it looks like I can't do it with that. So I wonder if I can do it with something like this thing over here. So here we go. Since I don't really care much about power in this game, I'm just going to go ahead and drag one in. Is that one? Yeah, we'll do that one. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to grab one of these. I'm going to grab both of them because I need them both. I'm going to see what happens if I put it on the conduit. I wonder if this will actually work, because if it does, I don't need to make any more of the insulated cable. Well, according to this thing, it's got 16,000 IF or FE, whatever it's called. It's just not showing in the interface down here. We'll deal with that later. Alright, let's see if the conduit works. No, not down there. We need it up here. Alright. Now here's the fun part. I get to activate all of these things. Whoa. Not what I wanted to do. So that should just be fluid conduit. I don't want to extract. Apparently I'm getting a phone call from an 800 number, so that'll be a no. So I spent a good portion of this morning actually watching a Twitch stream this morning. Let's get rid of that again. And the guy that was on it was doing a 24-hour stream of him playing Cities Skylines, I think it's called. It's a game I actually like. I started watching a guy named Biffa on YouTube doing it. He was fixing other people's cities because they had traffic problems and they couldn't figure out how to fix it. All they really need to do is just watch his videos. He talks about how he deals with each of the traffic problems individually, and I learned a lot from him, but I don't have the game yet, and it's going to have to wait until I'm gainfully employed again. So let's get out of the conduit there. So we'll turn that on always on. Always active. So I just set all these to always active because I want it to always pull out the items that are in there. it won't pull the stuff that's growing, but it will pull any of the extra items that are in there. So any of the stuff that gets produced by the stuff that's growing. So it'll pull like seeds and fibers and whatnot. Alright, there's that. So we want to insert. Oh yeah, I think that's items. We don't want that. Yeah, we don't want that down there. We want fluid conduit only. So it's going to insert only. It's already set. I need Endervore. So how about I go gather the one that's over here and disconnect this whole setup. So gimme. Take chest, take some conduit. I like me some conduit. Not gonna put the wall back. Big thing is this Endervore up here. Which one am I using? No, I'm using the wrong one. Alright, there we go. So back up again. Let's grab some stone to fill in the hole. I don't actually need this hole here anymore. And we'll go back down a little bit. So I want to put dirt up here. Dirt and network on it? Yep, a little bit. I don't need too much. I had some in my inventory anyway. Might help if I actually put it on the hotbar here. Can't do anything without it in the hotbar. Alright, there we go. Put back the wall, and then we'll move our Endervore. We are going to put it right here. I'm going to put one down. So there's the Endervore. Put that down there. It'll connect. It'll always extract. I think I need the engineer's hammer on it. Do I have the engineer's hammer with me? No, of course not. Why would I? Nope, not the engineer's hammer. What was it? Is there a different kind of hammer? wrench. One of those wrenches. Wasn't it either. Maybe a smart wrench? Can't see the little icon showing up. Hopefully it works. Now, I need a water bucket. Why do I keep looking over there? I turned off that. So I need 2 of these. Because that's what's cool about the ender board, is you just fill them up with 2 buckets of water, and it will produce indefinite amounts of water. There it goes. Yep, and it's filling up everything. So I do want the speed upgrades. I wonder if this thing can keep up if I do that though. Apparently the ender board can keep up. That's outstanding. Sorry about that. Something cut in my throat. That takes off. What? Echoing a lot. What do you mean? Did it stop? Ooh, it does power up. Very cool. So hey, Commander Root is back. Oh, we lost Vittoria Lima. Vittoria. Alright. So we've got power working, which is fantastic. I couldn't get that working before, but now that I thought about the conduit there and that LV wire connector, it's working out pretty well. It's a lot better than I expected. So now I need to get a way to import it back into the network. So import bus. Set that up. We'll put the chest out here as well. Item conduit. Perfect. Hey, it's already working. All right. Is it still echoing? I'm not sure how to fix that. I don't know that I can. Oh. Good call. I wonder if that actually solves the problem. Well, I hope that what I just did fixed it. Alright, so I think I want to put sand in some of these. I don't know why it's doing that. There's only one mic in the room, and it's the one that I'm using. It's the snowball. It's supposed to be a pretty good mic, but maybe it's because of the music. How about I stop the music and see if the echo stops, or is it echoing my voice as well? The keyboard makes sense, but I don't know about the voice. Oh, it's only my voice. So it's not the sound from the game at all? Well, my keyboard is ridiculously loud. You can't really tell, can you? Well, maybe there's a setting in here that I can mess with. Properties. How about now? I know I haven't actually said all that much to get you to gauge it, but even still, I wonder what's going on. I don't understand why it's doing that. Because I don't see anything in the settings screen that would imply to me that there's more. Well, here I'll push the sample rate down. think that's going to do it, but can you still hear me? Oh, did I inadvertently fix it? And now it's back. What did I do? Yeah, I turned off the setting that says disable Windows audio ducking. I don't know what that means, but I guess there's some sort of built-in into Windows sound management. I don't know. I mean, I can hear the delay. It's probably like maybe a millisecond or two behind when I'm actually speaking and what I hear. Maybe a millisecond or two. It's not significant, but I also don't hear what you hear. I don't know what it sounds like on your end. Thanks for letting me know that was happening. I don't get how though. There's only well, it's not. I don't think this thing is. Let me turn that down. I don't know. I don't hear it doing that. Maybe if I move the mic. Let me know if this helps. I just moved the mic. It's now like 5 inches from my face instead of a foot. See, this is why I want to get proper equipment for this, because I think it's got all to do with the placement. And right now it's sitting on a glass desk, so it could be getting like sound reflection or something. This microphone is pretty sensitive, so. So it probably has more to do with the positioning of the mic and the little windscreen thing that I've got on it. Wind baffle, whatever you want to call it. So it's not as bad now? Ah, perfect. I'm happy with that. Almost normal. Yeah, I'll never actually be normal. But thanks for that. Alright, so that's growing. Let's go ahead and actually put some stuff in there. That's got the dirt already. Put some dirt in there. Put some dirt in there. Let's get some more dirt. The only downside to having the mic where it is right now is it gets in my way when I'm trying to type. And for most times it's not really an issue, but well, here, maybe I can do it like this. Maybe this will work. Hopefully I don't inadvertently unplug the mic. Alright, there we go. Maybe this will work. We'll find out. So I need to go collect more sugar. Alright, put some dirt in there. I'm applying all the dirt. Alright, so really I'm only using this so that I can fill up the Matter Condenser a lot faster. I don't want to wait for 3 years for that thing to actually come live. I'm going to go collect some sugar. Ooh, might help if I don't run into walls over and over again. I don't think I'm going to need that many sugar, but oh, that's right. Sugar doesn't grow in dirt. It only grows in sand. I just remembered this a few minutes ago, too. Put that away, 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 and that. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the speed upgrade bug. There's a couple of things that happen sometimes in this particular mod pack, and I don't know why. But if you hold down Shift and click on the upgrades, they'll come back into your inventory. They won't stick in the item, but if you pick them up and place them there, it will stick. Notice they're not in my inventory anymore. So there we go. So now they're actually in there. That just means that it's going to keep the water level very full on all of these. I don't know that it does it in all cases, but I know it's frustrating and annoying. Go away. Come out, whatever you are. Oh, wrong one. I should be putting sugar in these things right away. Wait, what? Oh, I thought sugar was growing on its own without the sand. I was going to say, that's impressive. What am I doing? Put that up there, put that there. See, I can put almost anything in these things. It could be potatoes, carrots, sugar. I've used wheat in them before. I put industrial hemp in there. But the garden closures are super awesome when you're underground and you don't want to have too much of an overground presence. Plus, they also grow stuff ridiculously quickly, so it works out really well. Yay for figuring out shortcuts. So I think all of these are now growing the way they should be. Yep. They look like they're working well, which means if I've set up the filter correctly, I'm gonna have lots of sugar growing into that matter condenser down here. Yeah, look at that. 5 every couple of seconds. Yeah. So this is gonna take some time. I may need to do something like go collect massive amounts of stuff I don't need. Like maybe go dig a giant hole somewhere and load all of that stuff up into the chest down there. And I may actually do that. So let's do this. We'll switch cards so that I'm not losing anything. Yeah, I don't need any of that stuff for day-to-day functioning. Don't need that either. Alright, so let's go dig a giant hole. You know what, we'll do it on an island somewhere, or maybe underwater. Because I can put a glass roof on it and just keep going. How about down there? Let's go dig a hole down there. Yay, I can breathe underwater now. Alright, let's go turn off the subtitles. Well, I don't know, do you guys like the subtitles? Does anybody even notice them? Alright. Let's get this giant hole started. Oh, cool. I was referring, in this case, more to stream than anything else. I don't know if if the captions that I see are showing up on the feed. I think they are. Oh, okay. What the deuce is that? Did y'all hear that? That was some crazy stuff. I don't know what that was. Alright, so let's switch to that. We'll put all of that stuff up there. And now anytime I collect any of that stuff, it'll automatically go up here. Love that feature. One thing I gotta worry about down here though is mob spawns. So I periodically look around and hope they're not coming for me. They are, just not right now. See, I'm already at Y24, which is kind of disappointing to be fair. I was hoping I had a little bit more vertical room to play with, but I don't actually need it. Let's use ginger. so that I'm not actually breaking anything. So if I run into coal, I don't end up with an inventory full of coal. The weapons that I'm using, I've got two different ones, but they've both got a ridiculously high efficiency on them. Ooh, look, we found an underground cavern. Exploration for the win. What do we have down here? Ooh, it doesn't even lead to a cave. That's awesome. These crystals are kind of interesting. I don't use them for anything, so I usually don't break them, but I will usually empty out the ores that are floating around down here. Courtesy of my dimensions, I don't really need iron or gold anymore, but I'm not going to turn it down if I find it. That'd be silly. I don't use black quartz for anything either, but I'll collect it. Oh, there's more tin over there. Is anything else interesting in here? Electrotine. I got enough of that. Alright, let's go back up and keep digging this hole. I'm going to right down through the side of this natural cave. I may end up breaking one of the crystals though. That one. Just because it's in the way. So for anybody just joining us, all I'm doing right now is digging a giant hole so I have some extra material to push into my matter condenser. Because I'm trying to make a singularity faster than the stuff that I've got is doing it already. And this probably isn't the ideal way to do it. I know that there are much faster ways that I can gather material. Well, I can do what I did last night and go to one of my dimensions that has charged service ports, and I can use Stabatha. Use Stabatha to break the charged service ports. There's actually a couple of different reasons that I call the weapon Stabatha, and I actually gave one to all the players on my server. One reason is it's kind of a funny name, but that's definitely not the primary reason. Back in 2006, I used to work as a contractor for the U.S. military, and I deployed to Iraq. And while I was in our Ramadi, I met a woman named Tabitha. She was an absolute sweetheart, great medic, super smart, and we hit it off immediately. We were the best of friends. I found out after I left that we probably could have dated while I was there, but it wasn't something that I was looking for while I was in Iraq. I had other priorities, and I'm fortunate that I didn't make any serious moves on anyone over there. I didn't do anything while I was gone. But the main point of this story is that Tabitha, several years later, we're talking, I don't know, probably 2015, I think it was, maybe 2016. She'd gotten married not long after she left Iraq, not long after I left Iraq. She'd gotten married and started a family. Last I heard, before this incident took place, she had a total of 5 kids. It was a beautiful family. They had all kinds of pictures. I even got invited to the wedding, which was kind of cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't go. I couldn't afford to get there at the time. But it turns out in either 2015 or 2016, her family was decimated by a house fire, actually. It was winter time. They had one of those oil-filled heaters, and unfortunately the oil-filled heater wasn't made very well, so by leaving it on overnight, it had heated up too much and unfortunately caused a fire in the house that killed her and all of their children. So the only survivor was her husband, and he was in a coma for a while and woke up to the news that his entire family was gone. I can't even imagine that kind of heartbreak. Just thinking about it now hurts, and knowing that somebody that I care about is gone. And that's happened quite a bit over the last 40 years, obviously. As a kid, I didn't really recognize loss like that, but hearing about the fire the day after it happened, and seeing the massive number of people that she impacted, you know, the people that she made a difference in their lives. She put a smile on their face, and you know, she had a positive impact on a lot of people. She was heavily involved in the church, which really isn't my thing, but you know, it was important to her, and I certainly wouldn't try to take that away from her. But yeah, it was heartbreaking to hear about the news that her entire family was killed. And the sad thing is, she and one of the kids actually made it out of the fire. And by that I mean when the firemen got there, when fire crews got there, they were able to get her out of the house along with her husband and one of the kids. The other ones had already passed on, 4 out of the 5. And unfortunately, one of the youngest child died not long after they got to the hospital. So she was in a coma. I think it was medically induced. She had, I'm guessing she went down smoke inhalation. But whatever the case may be, her entire family was lost except for her husband. And that's just a terrible, terrible feeling. So, I know, I just turned this story into a rather depressing one. That wasn't intentional. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's the other reason, and the primary reason that I named the weapon Tabitha. Because her name was Tabitha, and she was very stabby, but she was a sweetheart too. So, yeah. So this weapon's named after her. Took a rather dark turn, didn't it? need to get a quieter keyboard. I'm gonna do this streaming thing. Alright. So, I got a few hundred items over here. So the thing in my throat won't go away. Alright. Drink some more of my breakfast. Well, lunch at this point. Because obviously it's, well, maybe not obviously. Most of the people that have been listening so far aren't in my time zone. I'm East Coast US. I've got at least one person listening from England. And I don't know where these other two are from. I've got Commander Root in here, who was listening to me a little bit this morning, or last night, on last night's stream. And then I've got Lurks. I don't know who that is. But apparently that person created their account last year. They got a pretty badass logo up there too. Commander Root's picture looks awesome. I don't know what character that's from, but or what character that is rather, or what game that's from. But that looks really cool. Welcome to the channel, guys. I should have said that earlier, but thanks for sticking around and hanging out with us. All right. See, now that I actually solved mostly solved the echo issue, I'm gonna go ahead and play my music again. Not super loud, but put it over here. Hopefully that's not too loud. Alright, so I think I've got enough stuff down here. Time to go up. Hey, the moon's out. I'm several hundred meters from home. Why did I come home again? Oh yeah, because I need to run down to that chest down here. Although it's faster to just dump everything in there. Don't want to dump any of the ore, but the stone can go. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't really care about the uranium either. Let's move all this up here. We'll switch this one over here, move all items, and then we will dump all of this in there. And that made literally no difference. So, it looks like I'm going to go ahead and do what I did last night, and I'm going to go to one of my other dimensions, and I am going to level one of those giant balls of Certus quartz. There's snow. Why is there snow? I'm not that high, am I? Nope, I'm at 93. It's dark here too. And I don't have night vision. Alrighty then. got a little ball over there. I got a little ball over there. Let's go get this little ball. Burn, zombies and skeletons. All of you. This was kind of fun last night, doing this, because the XP balls, I can only absorb one at a time, and this thing generates a massive amount of them all at the same time. So I'll end up being followed around by a lot of XP balls, which is kind of funny. And right now I've got so many crystals coming at me I can't see. See? It's a little disconcerting, isn't it? So once I move them up, and they match, I don't have that problem quite so much anymore. Because they're not going to hover around me for so long. They'll just get picked up by that handy bag. So, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I didn't have any levels when I came in here. And now look at me, I'm already at level 27, and I've only hit the smallest of these orbs. Alright, so that's going to be a pretty good start, but I want more. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get more. Like so. So what are the most interesting structures you guys have seen? I wonder if anybody's using the RF Tools dimensions like I am here, and you can tell because of the dimlit buildings. There's been some pretty interesting things that I've found in some of these dimensions that I've built. Amplified terrain was one of the coolest ones I've seen. Every time I've built one with amplified terrain, the landing point is like at Y is 240 or something like that, which is a little crazy. But yeah, Y is 240, and the mountains are still higher than that. I've seen like the swamp huts show up in the strangest places, as in not in a swamp. I've seen underground dimlit buildings in their own little cave. That was fun. Stumbling on that one. Look at this. Now I'm level 40, 41. I need to find my Logitech transmitter, or receiver rather. I've got a Logitech wireless keyboard that I could use for this. It's a lot quieter than this keyboard is. I'm using Corsair's Cherry Red MX switches. The keyboard, it's got little LEDs on it too, so it's kind of pretty and all that. But, I use it primarily because I really like the tactile feel. It clicks back, very similar to the old IBM X2 keyboards. And I I'm reminiscing a little bit. Because that's a computer that I grew up with. They're going over me. I grew up with a lot of computers over my lifetime. I am of the generation that did that. We started with no computers. And, my grandfather worked for IBM for a number of years, but that honestly didn't really affect my enjoyment of the keyboard. He left the company not long after I moved to the area. They gave him a Rolex when he left. Why is there a notch in the middle of this? Did I do that? I don't know, I can't see much when the crystals are flying at me. All these XP orbs are kind of distracting. Item plops. I'm guessing some of the crystals ended up in the water. Me coming down here will give this stuff a little bit to absorb anyway. This is a much faster way to get individual items, and the individual items are what count when it comes to the Matter Condenser. Never mind that it's charged service codes. I've already got 8 billion of them in my 82 network. Okay, maybe not quite 8 billion, but you get the point. I've got lots. So demolishing these things isn't really going to affect my inventory at all. I could temporarily get away from them, but they follow me because of the magnet. Meh. super exciting stuff. Watching the sun go down in a place like this. Yeah, that's gonna make a good dent, don't you think? I've got at least, what, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stacks, almost 16. And each of those is 4,096. That should be a good dent in the pile. For the Matter Condenser. For the record, I've never told any of my players about that story about Tabitha and why their weapons were named Tabitha. I'm not sure why. I haven't figured that out yet. My brother also plays on my server as well, and I have told him the story. Talked to him a lot about my time over there. Well, yeah, I know he was smiling-minded. You probably heard some of it as it was happening too, at least the last bit of it. This is a good song. I love this song. Like, I'm gonna turn it up just a touch. Decimating these bigger one is giving me a lot more of this stuff than I thought it would. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but nowhere near as much time as it was waiting for it to grow in the garden close. What the deuce? Oh. Is this? It is Dead Mouse 5. Or Dead Mouse. Depending on who you talk to. XP organization. I love it when water just levels itself out when you take stuff out of it. And that is another orb gone. Oh, there's a piece of charged quartz in the air. Here it is. Pop, pop. Alright, so I think that's going to make a pretty good dent. I'd say probably about 60,000. 60,000 items, that'll get us a good start. Let's switch back to this. Grab that. I don't have any more orders that I need to worry about. So, let's go home. This is an interesting song. Alright, so I came back here to drop a whole bunch of stuff in this thing. Oop, I hope I actually had the right inventory. Is it back? Wait, so now my voice is doing that again? Like all the time when I'm speaking, or just after this movement? How about now? Is this a little better? I'm wearing headphones. I can't do that. That's weird. No, the headphones aren't loud at all. I keep them low because I don't want to go deaf. Oh, give me a second. I'll turn them even lower. I wonder if that's any better. Is that echo still being a problem right now? I can switch headsets. Yeah, that's fair. Give me a second. I'll go ahead and do that. Alright. So I've got a different headset on now. Does it sound any different? Really? I wonder why that is. I wonder if there's a way I can turn down the monitor sound. How about this? That is really strange. I wish I had any idea why it's doing that. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm going to put the other headset back on. Is it still as bad? Yeah, I turned the volume down because I thought maybe that would have an effect on it, but I don't know where that delay is coming in. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I'd have to restart my stream in order to test some of the settings I just changed. It's kind of hard to record on a dead phone. Yep. Well, I'm just going to keep on going. I'm sorry about the delay. I wish there was a way that I knew how to fix it, or suggest a change to maybe the Twitch page or something. But I don't know how to fix that. It's not something that I've learned yet. Where are the installation instructions? Oh, we'll find that. La la la. See, there was a game that I just saw last night. Yeah. In answer to your question, Smiling Bandit. Did you have something specific in mind? Oh. Okay. Oh, did you want to call me on Facebook? I'm guessing that's a yes. Oh, let me put it on... Which window is it? There it is. I think I can hear you now. Or not. Oh, there you are.
Right, I'm going to put my mic near the speakers.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to put my mic near the speakers. Okay.
Wow, that's weird. I think I get your point now. Alright, so that may help what I just did. At least I hope so anyway. Can you let me know in the in-game? Oh. Yeah, I just made an adjustment. It's no longer outputting the desktop audio to my headphones, to the so-called monitor. So I don't know if that'll have any effect on it. Oh, there's no echo at all now. Brilliant. I figured it out then. Sorry. Yeah. When. So yeah, I set it not to output my desktop audio back to me. I'm not entirely sure why the monitor would affect the stream, but it's okay. I don't really need to hear the game anyway. I mean, I still hear the game, but I'm not hearing it like 5 times. So, cool. Yay for fixing technical problems on the air. One of the downsides to this particular item here is if I try to move it somewhere, if I take that memory card out there, I lose all of the progress that I've made, so I can't move this thing. Which sucks, but it's okay. I'll make do. And now that we fixed the audio problem, I'm going to turn the music back on. Thanks for your help on that one, Smiling Bandit. Alright. Oh, that's pretty loud actually, isn't it? There we go. So I can hear it in the headset, and that's it. I know I'm doing super exciting things over here, repeating the same actions over and over again. I think this is the last one. Yep. Alright, so we're well more than halfway. I've only got about 75,000 left. I really don't want to go digging through all that crap so I'm just going to leave it as is. I've got 16 of those garden cloches upstairs growing sugar. And sugar, whoa. I don't know if I land first. Sugar grows really quick, obviously. And it's all right outside this window here. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta add that one more item. So E78C has another... Oh, it's got screens, import bus, and the quantum ring. So now, let's see, I've got 2 plus 10 is 8, 12, plus, plus 8 is 20, plus 3 plus 1, so 24. I got 24 channels on that P2P tunnel, which is awesome. I love P2P tunnels in AE2. So should I go to Costa Rica or Jamaica next year? There lies the question. Of course, this also assumes I have a job that pays well enough that I can go on vacation like that. But, yeah. I don't know. Hit me up in the, I don't know, messages or something in the chat room or in the game. Let me know where I should go. I love it when things work out. You make a very valid point. I should. But in this particular case, the trip would be with some friends from Denver and from Vegas. We'd all be meeting up. We do something almost every year. We went to first we went to Spain, then we went to Key West, then we went to Boston. So I think next year we're trying to do this year's trip in probably February or March. It'd be like a long weekend kind of deal, like 5 days or something. Most of which would be spent flying down there. Well, the first day and a half, too. The first day and the last day. That's what I'm getting at. I apparently didn't sleep enough last night. Shocker. The fact that I went to sleep at 7 a.m. Up at 11:30 to slamming doors. What is this? So I should probably make a schedule of times that I'm going to go on Twitch. And apparently I just set another milestone on Twitch. I got a little notification that I met. Let's see what I get. I completed 5 achievements. So I've got 1 follower now. Yay! Thanks to my new follower. I have no idea who it is. Let's see, what's live doing? Oh, I've only got one viewer. Oh, look at that. Twitch is trying to do closed captioning for my stream. That's kind of interesting. It translated my stream into mice train. That's hilarious. Oh, look at that. It was Victoria Lima that followed me. Victoria. Sorry, just doing some admin on one of my other screens here. All right, where did I go? There's the dashboard. Alright, so we're making pretty decent progress on the Matter Condenser. We're filling it up pretty good. Tomorrow, or my next stream, whenever that may be, excuse me, I'll probably end up filling that up and getting the singularity, and I'll probably just switch this to destruction of the items again. Or I may leave it on so that I can have another singularity and set up another quantum ring, and I can drop that in one of my players' bases, and they can use direct access to my network. And I can do the same thing for the other players as well, or at least one of them anyway. That way they don't have to come all the way over here to use certain things. They won't be able to directly smelt anything, obviously. They'll still have to come to my base to do that. But they'll be able to make anything that I've got in my auto crafting system from remotely. No, I wouldn't drop the singularity in there. I would drop one of the quantum bridges in there. There have been sci-fi movies that say that's not good. However, it's always the humans that do it, and usually in Star Trek. But of course, when the Vulcans give them a singularity, they ask for another one so they can see what happens if you throw two of them into a star. And see if they can turn it into a torus. And then they succeed. And all kinds of research papers come out of that. Or was that a warp core? I don't think it matters. I think a warp core is a singularity too. So, I haven't gotten any feedback on what I should build my new base out of. I don't want to use wood. It seems overdone. So I'm thinking some of these. I thought about anti-blocks. So I saw who was it? I can't remember his name. Now I'm gonna go look it up. He's one of the YouTube guys I follow. It's not Direwolf 20. Wrong page. I need to go to this one over here. Subscriptions. Apparently he hasn't posted in a while. History. I've watched a lot of videos. Non-Sanity. So Non-Sanity had a base that apparently somebody else had built for him. This is basically, okay, you're going to build our AE2 network in here. And it looked really cool with the anti-blocks. The thing that I'm missing is one of my favorite features of that base is there's a block called liquid gold, and it moves. It's just, you place the box down, and the surface of the block just kind of flows. And I would love to see liquid gold block. I don't know if I actually have that. I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think I did. But it just looked freaking cool. Ooh, liquid sunshine. Nice. Oh, what is a ring of liquid banding? I kind of want to make one to find out what it does. I think I'm going to. I'm going to find out what a ring of liquid banding does. Banning. An empowered diamantine crystal. Let's make the ring first. I know I can make the ring. Oh, let's just go over here. So, ring. Make it. So I got the ring. How about, how do you make this? Oh, an empower. You put in diamantine crystal, clay, light blue dye. Atomic reconstructor. Diamond. Oh, I got lots of that. And I think I might know where an atomic reconstructor is. So, let's see. Let's grab some diamonds. I'll grab, you know, a few. 32 ought to be enough. Hey, Smiling Bandit, do you still have that atomic reconstructor in your base? In your village? Wow, this place is super bright. Oh. Where'd you run off to? Oh, nice. At the moment, you probably don't need that many. I can walk you through the process if you like. Alright, does this... No, I don't think this is it. There's an armor stand. What is this? A demo workbench. Alright, I'm gonna go visit a different village. How about this one? I wonder if this one has the atomic reconstructor in the top of the building. Holy cheese and crackers, why are they running so fast? Villagers in this village are like running like roaches. It's kind of crazy. Ah! Cheese and crackers. Maybe that's why the villagers were running. There's a creeper. Sure, it's zombie. It's a weird zombie though. Oh, that's why. Goodbye. All of the zombies can burn now. Alright. I think it's upstairs in this building here, but how do I get in there? Stupid skeleton. There's crusher, canola press. Don't need any of that. These guys need to get out of the way. Ah, here we go. You guys need to go away. I'm gonna pick up my diamonds. Ah. We did it. Throw down a bunch. I did get a bunch. Move. These guys are idiots. Alright, let's go home. Silly villagers. They're like, we all want attention right now. We're going to be in your way as much as possible. Alright, so I've got the empowered diamantine crystals. Now I need a water buckets. Water. I need 4 of them. Okay. So we have water buckets in the corners. We had diamantine crystals here. And a ring in the middle. Oh, they're not empowered, that's why. So now I need to go visit this place here. There is an empowerer around here somewhere. There it is. How do I use this thing? Oh. So, need light blue dye. It's like gray dye. How do I make light blue dye? Oh, lapis and bone meal. I can do that, actually. So we got some lapis, some bone meal. Okay. So then I need how do I make those again? I have to put clay, no, clay block, clay, light blue dye. Now we'll get out of there. So I'll put that over there for now. No, we'll put it in here. I think that's it. So I need clay, light blue dye. And now I have an empowered whatever that is. How do we get it out? Oh. Well, there we go. I only need 4 of them. So, light blue dye, clay. What the? Get out of there. Apparently I need an empty hand. Okay. Go figure. So put that there. And they don't stack. Interesting. Alright, put that there. There. Alright. I got enough of those things. I think. I'd be kind of disappointed if I didn't. is thy bidding? Hey, I've got 2 followers now. Or I did. Yep, I do. Alright, so how do I make this ring of liquid banning? It is that. Yay! Alright, so let's go ahead and make this thing and then go use it to figure out what it does. So it takes one there, one there, one there, one there. I gotta say, this is an interesting recipe for a water banning ring. It's gonna charge because I've got the wireless charger. Best part about it is I don't need to stick around to wait for it to do its thing. I come over here. Huh. So that's what it does. That would make raiding the water temples very, very easy. That's funny. And it just goes back to normal. Wow. I kind of like that. I'll probably never use it again. Or at least not right now anyway. It's full. It's in my inventory and it's off. So alright, so now we know what that ring does. You got liquid concrete, liquid fuel firebox. There's all kinds of cool stuff I can build. Alright, so before I go, I am going to travel to a dimension I haven't been to in a few days. First, I'm going to put all this extra stuff back in the network. I know you can't hear it, but I'm dancing to the music. This is San Holo. They were fantastic. Well, this guy is fantastic. I saw him back in May last year. There we go. Put the ring of banning back over there. Liquid banning. And then we will export all of this back to the network. all of this can actually go in here. One of the reasons that I built this is that it's super quick and it's super fat. It's just like super easy. Super quick and super easy. And it does a fantastic job of grinding stuff up. It's already done. Now it's going to grind the next one. A little bit of lag there. Is there something going on the server? Oh, are you exploring again? So JJ, the ones you wanna look for, you're not gonna find a peaceful dimlet. Well, you're not likely to anyway. That was fun. The ones you're looking for are the material dimlets that you want to make dimensions out of. So, like, if you have a need for, say, fantastic amounts of a particular cobblestone chisel profile or netherrack or glowstone or whatever, if you find the material thing for that, the entire ground can be made of that, or you can make tendrils out of it, you can make pyramids, you can make it orbs, you can make giant orbs. If you have a need for a specific liquid, you can make giant liquid-filled orbs and mine that if you want to. There's just all kinds of possibilities with the RF Tools dimensions. And I went into some of that on the latest YouTube video that I made. Building a custom dimension instead of building your first dimension. The custom dimension goes into a little bit of detail, and it talks about how to arrange each of the dimlets after you've figured out how to make them. I do talk about how to make them as well, so it's not like I'm going to leave you in the lurch. Well, I think I'm probably going to sign off here, because I've done what I set out to do for this particular session. I got almost 3/4 of the way done with the Matter Condenser down here, and while I still haven't got any ideas about what to build my new base out of, I know where it's going to go, and I know that I'm going to tame one of the wolves as soon as I get there. I did find a large pack last night, which was super surprising. But one day, I may go over how to build these, like all this whole setup here, which I think looks kind of cool. I'm probably going to get rid of all these creative power cells and put the dimensional transceivers in there, because this seems kind of like cheating. Well, it's not kind of like cheating, it is cheating. I'm using just shy of 9,000, well, just over 9,000 RF per tick. Alright, so if you'll have any ideas about what to build my new base out of, maybe you can get some design ideas, go ahead and drop them in a message, or I don't know, hit me up. I have no idea how this messaging thing works on Twitch. Does it work on Twitch? I guess it's only if you're in the channel. But yeah, I've still got the stream chat, and it's always on, even if I'm not. So you're of course welcome to drop a message in there and let me know what's going on. I've had 16 people look at my channel at one point or another. That's kind of awesome. Let's add some tags to this. Multiplayer, exploration. I think I'm family friendly. Am I family friendly? Backseat gaming allowed. Yes, yes it is. The closed captioning on Twitch is hilarious. I asked if I was family friendly, and it said, "Am I family? I think this is family." Of Escobar's family. And then it said LA family. I think this is family. The automatic closed captioning is hilarious. If you get the opportunity, turn it on and just watch the weird translations of what I'm saying on it. It's comical. What is this? No idea what clicking this does. Oh, it's to move it. Yeah, let's put this over here. And minimize that. Minimize that. We can put this over here. Put that down there. Put that down there. Put that up here. I got a good sized chat box, that's nice. Put the stats over there. Alright, there we go. So now this looks good. I'm not really worried about the community gift chest at the moment, and I'm not going to raid anybody, which I just learned about this morning. It was kind of cool. I'm going to put the stream health thing over here. And the stream info. No, down one. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I've actually accomplished most of the goals that I had today. I didn't start building the new base, but that's okay, because I made some pretty good headway on building the singularity so that I can have quantum entangled, I forget what they're called now, but it's basically just quantum cells that are tied together, and you use them in the quantum ring to connect two quantum rings. So you get the singularity, you detonate something near it with some other stuff. I think there's some parts you have to add, and then you set off some TNT with it, and then you get two quantum entangled somethings. I've used them before, but I can never remember the name of it. Let's look it up real quick. Quantum entangled singularity. So when you detonate, so when you create one singularity in ender dust, and then you cause an explosion within the range, it will make a quantum singularity, a quantum entangled singularity. It'll make a pair, and the two will always be matched. They'll be the only ones that stack. That's how you connect the quantum bridges, so that you have direct access to your AE2 network anywhere you happen to be. I need to turn off that all of these off. I'm kind of digging this this music listening here. So I have a quick question. to anybody who happens to be watching my my stream right now. Can you actually hear what's happening in the game over my keyboard? That's like loud as sin. So like the footsteps in the game and all that. Well, right now I'm not moving, so. Can you hear me walking in the sand? Or the water? Okay. So I think that's got more to do with this than anything else. How would I do that? And turn down friendly creatures because we don't really care about the cows mooing. Yes I do, actually. But I don't need to eat right now. I'm too close to my base. Here, let's go somewhere and do some work. How about I start taking down one of these hills where the meteor struck. It's gone now because I demolished it. It annoyed me. I know you can hear that. Are you still dimension hopping, JJ? I need to use ginger. I'm pretty sure you can hear what's going on in the game. You can't hear anything from the game? Because I can hear this really, really well. Like this zombie over here who's about to die and did. Huh. That's interesting. Weird. I wonder if that's part of the monitoring thing. So let me try something here. Audio filter. You can kind of hear the kids in the background. Alright, maybe... Let's try this. Okay. Yeah, I took it off the monitor, so now it's not gonna filter it through the echo producing. So let me go ahead and turn the volume back down again. Because I don't want it super loud like that. Well, it's not echoing now, is it? Oh crap. So maybe I can do this. How about this? Oh, good. Maybe I fixed it then. Again. So if you ever decide to get into streaming, the easiest way to do this is when you set up your audio inputs, you have to go into advanced audio properties and set whichever one you want to actually get broadcast to monitor off, and then set your mic to monitor only. That way it's not outputting the output of the mic back to the game or the stream at the same time as it's playing it back to you, which might have contributed directly to the audio echo you were hearing before. If I turn monitor off on the mic, I can't hear myself at all. And while that may be great for some people, maybe some people are great not hearing themselves when they're trying to talk to a stream, I'm not so good at that. I don't know what I sound like unless I can actually hear myself talk. Maybe at some point I'll get comfortable enough to turn that off, but meh. Easiest way for me to make sure that I'm actually broadcasting is, of course, to make sure that I can hear it too. So, plus it gives me a little bit of an idea about what you guys can hear as well. But am I getting beaten on by something? No, it's just a sheep trying to push me around. Darn bully sheep. Believe it or not, that adjustment actually helped with mine as well. I don't have a delay on my end anymore. It's less than a millisecond, it sounds. Portal whooshes. Footsteps. And the dogs are losing their minds again. Wonder who's here. At any rate, so we figured out that the sound was not working very well because I didn't have it configured properly, and now I do. So there's that. Thanks again for the help troubleshooting that, Smiling Bandit. So I've accomplished a lot. Made some, like I said, pretty good progress on the Matter Condenser building the Singularity, which is of course going to prepare me to help build my new base once I finally get there. I did find where I'm going. It is in fact your day job, but you shouldn't have to do it at home too. I do appreciate it though. I did make some pretty good headway on some of the other stuff. I made a new ring that I've never heard of before, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So what I'm probably going to do here today, after I disconnect here from the stream, is I'm probably going to set up a schedule, like a standing schedule that you guys can expect me to be on. You can sign in and follow me if you want to, which would be awesome. I look forward to talking to more of you again. Thanks, JJ, for joining up and for the follow. Appreciate that. And if Victoria was still in here, I would thank her directly as well. Apparently, I've got 3 viewers, and I have no idea who's in here. Hey, if you're in the chat room, go ahead and drop a line. I can't tell who's actually in here. Oh wait, there are several people in here. Angel of Light, Commander Root, Lurks, and the Smiling Bandit UK, of course. So shout out to those of you that have been around for the whole stream, and welcome to the newbies. I myself am a newbie on Twitch. I've only been streaming for about 2 days now. And it's been fun. It's been a learning experience. Hopefully now I got the configuration done right, so shouldn't have too many other echo issue problems. And that's it for me today. I'll probably, like I said, I'll set up a schedule and I'll post that on my channel so you guys can figure out when I'm going to be on and all that fun stuff. So with that, I am going to go ahead and pause this music over here. Oh, I missed a call 12 minutes ago from a 702 area code. I wonder who that is. I don't actually know, but they didn't leave a message, so I guess it wasn't important. Singularity explosion joke intended. That's fantastic. Well, my music is muted now, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my my end of stream transition here. So thanks everybody for watching me play Minecraft. It's something I enjoyed doing, and I'm glad to share it with you. So I will talk to you all next time.